Hey everyone, it's Paige. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited for today's video because I'm doing my first ever Q&A. So I asked you guys to send over your weight loss questions, or if you had questions that weren't weight loss related, those were welcome as well. And I got such a great response. I wasn't sure if people were really gonna send questions over, but you guys did, and some of you sent multiple questions. So thank you for that. Thanks for not leaving me hanging. There were a lot more questions than I anticipated, so I ended up choosing 21 questions. I'm gonna try to get through them as quickly as possible so that this video is not 30 minutes long. Nobody wants to sit through all that. So I'm gonna try to keep it short and cute. I have all the questions typed out on my handy dandy MacBook. Let's get to it, shall we? The first question is, how has becoming healthy and fit affected your life as a whole? Are you more positive? Do you feel the difference from when you weren't fit? That is such a great question, and the answer is absolutely. Deciding to live a healthier lifestyle has been the best decision of my entire life. It has changed my life forever. I will never be the same. Before I started my weight loss journey, I was not super happy, and it wasn't just because, you know, I didn't like how I looked on the outside, but I felt like I was losing control. Taking on this fitness journey and this weight loss journey, you know, gave me a grasp on things. Like, I finally felt like I was in the driver's seat. I feel healthier. I feel less sluggish. My mood's better. Just overall, like, it has been amazing for me. The fact that I made a decision to live a healthier life and I have remained dedicated to it since I made that switch in my head, like, I feel proud. I feel accomplished. I definitely feel a difference. Question number 2. Can you make a video explaining what macros are? Can you break down how you count your own macros? So if you guys are subscribed to my channel, I actually uploaded a video on this specific topic and I break it all down. So as soon as you're done watching this, go watch my video about how to calculate and track your macros. What is your fitness routine? How many days do you work out, and do you only work out in the evening? Since I started weightlifting, I have always followed a training plan. It's really just what's best for me. It holds me accountable. The workouts are already written out for each day for me, so I just have to go in there, do the workout, and leave. Like, I like to keep things pretty simple, you know? So yeah, I purchased training plans from personal trainers that I found on Instagram, and I follow the plan. Sometimes they're like 6-week plans or a 12-week challenge, things like that. I've always followed one. If I found a really good one, sometimes I'll do it over. The last one I told you guys that I was doing was the Ajazi Fit one. I liked it so much that I started it over. So yeah, it's just easier for me to follow a plan instead of getting into the gym and then like trying to, you know, do a workout that I just make up off the top of my head. Like, doesn't really work for me. How many days do I work out? It really depends on the plan that I'm doing. I've done plans that were 5 days a week. I've done plans that were 6 days a week, but I try to go to the gym a minimum of 5 days a week. And yes, I only work out in the evening. I've talked about this on Instagram a little bit because a lot of people ask me, like, why do you go so late? I don't like the way the gym is after work. The 6 p.m. crowd, it's just way too crowded in there for me. A lot of people are in there just to socialize, and they're kind of just hogging the machines, and it's annoying to me. So I go around 9:30. What are your favorite snacks for weight loss? I love snacks. I am the biggest snacker. I could just snack all day. And that's probably why I had to begin a weight loss journey in the first place, because I love snacks so much. But snacking is not a bad thing. You just have to snack in moderation, right? So my favorites are lightly salted popcorn, rice cakes, string cheese, Greek yogurt with fruit. Oh, and of course, Power Crunch bars. Next question. Do you do intermittent fasting? Nope. It's just one of those things that's just not for me. I get really bad hunger headaches, so if I waited, you know, like hours to eat, I would not be a very productive person at work, and I would not be a very pleasant person. To lose body fat, you have to be in a caloric deficit, and intermittent fasting is just another way to achieve that. Because you're only eating in a certain window, it helps prevent a lot of people from overeating. I've gotten to the point where, you know, I track my macros well enough that I can make sure I'm in a caloric deficit and still eat at any time of the day that I choose to. How do you feel about those waistbands that some people wear when they work out? Are they useful? I used to wear one of those waist sweatbands every single day that I worked out. I just swore by it. I would get my jar of Abilene and rub it all over my stomach and put my band on and then do my workout. And I would just be so excited when I took it off and saw all that sweat. But I no longer wear those, and I haven't for a long time now. A lot of people's problem area is their stomach. Whatever tricks they hear about, you know, to get that belly fat down, they'll try it. And I was the same way. Those bands just make you sweat more, and what you're losing at the time is water weight. You're not actually losing fat off of your stomach by wearing those. The only time I guess it would be beneficial is if maybe you have a photo shoot the next day or something going on the very next day that you want to reduce your bloating in your stomach. Like, it could be helpful for that because you will lose the water weight, but it's not gonna bring you permanent results. The band might actually make it harder to use your ab muscles, resulting in you burning less calories. So after I learned all that, I just threw mine away and never wore it again. Do you include eggs in your meal prep? No. I personally do not like eggs, and I really wish I did. Like, I think omelets look delicious. I think eggs look good when people eat them, but I've tried them cooked in so many different ways and I just can't get with it. And it sucks because, like, if you ever type in healthy breakfast recipe, it always involves eggs. So breakfast is always a struggle for me when I'm trying to switch it up. How did you learn your self-discipline and get comfortable with saying no? Another great question. I think I finally just got to the point where I said enough is enough. And I feel like anyone who has been through a weight loss journey would probably agree with me when I say you just have that moment where the switch just goes off in your head and you're just like, I'm done playing around. I'm done playing games. Like, I really want this and I'm ready to do whatever it takes. And that means making sacrifices. That means saying no to some lunch invitations or brunch invitations, and you realize that the rewards of delayed gratification, you know, the prize that you get at the end of the day, is going to be so much sweeter, so much better than an instant reward like a donut or a mimosa. After that, it'll just become easier to say no. What is your current job and what did you major in college? So I'm currently a marketing coordinator for a nonprofit, and if you didn't know, I attended Hampton University, my beautiful HBCU. I was in the Scripps School of Journalism and Communications, and I majored in public relations, and my minor was marketing. After a few internships in public relations, I decided that I didn't want to be a publicist, and I went the marketing route, and now I'm a marketing coordinator. Where do you shop for workout clothes? I shop at Marshall's. They have really great leggings. Boohoo.com. I get all my cute, like, graphic tees from there. Oh, and of course Forever 21. But I only shop Forever 21's activewear section when it's on sale, which is pretty often. Like, if you just pay attention to their website, they have like 40% off sales all the time, and I just go straight to the activewear section. I get like shirts for $5. Like, it's awesome. What is your go-to lip product or lip gloss? So like everyone else, I'm currently obsessed with the Fenty Gloss Bomb, of course. But my go-to lip products right now are the NYX Intense Butter Glosses. I actually have one on right now. I have on Peanut Brittle. They're all named after like a dessert. I own Peanut Brittle, Tres Leches, Cinnamon Roll, another favorite, and Cookie Butter. Is it just me or anyone else getting hungry? I love like nude lip colors. These are just perfect. How do I incorporate protein shakes and bars into a regular diet? Brand suggestions? So from my experience, protein is always the hardest macro for me to hit. It's like I really have to go out of my way to get my protein in. So that's why I drink protein shakes and eat protein bars. The only protein bar that I eat right now is Power Crunch because it's super low carb and low sugar. It's my personal favorite. And the protein powder that I'm using right now is by My Protein, and I'm using the flavor Snickerdoodle, and it is delish, if I must say so myself. You can incorporate it by drinking a protein shake after every workout. Are there any podcasts, YouTube videos, or people in general that you look up to for inspiration and motivation? So for career motivation, I just started listening to this podcast that I discovered called Bossed Up. As far as a YouTube video, there was this video at the beginning of my weight loss journey that I watched over and over and over again, and it's by J Hair Bigga. I think it's called like How I Got My Groove Back or something like that, but it basically just tells the story of her weight loss journey, and it just inspired me so much, and I just related to her so much. And yeah, I just like had it on repeat. Like whenever I was feeling down or I needed some encouragement, like I just watched her video. And one person I love on Instagram is a Jazzy Fit. I've said her name quite a few times because I was doing her Feeling Good, Living Better challenge. So yeah, she has a great Instagram. She always has fitness videos on there. It's really good. Are your close friends also into fitness? If not, how do you find the balance being around people that may not understand your lifestyle choices, especially in the beginning? So currently, my boyfriend's really into fitness. He's a CrossFitter. One of my best friends is trying to get her fitness groove back. But yeah, really that's it. Before that, like I really was on my own in this. Like I just had to keep myself motivated and keep myself focused because a lot of my friends really didn't understand and they couldn't relate. So it was just like, what do you mean you're not going out? What do you mean you're not drinking while we're at this party? Like it was really confusing for them at first and they didn't really like it. They're all so proud of me now, so happy for me, but it was definitely hard then. And I think that's why at the beginning I didn't go out as much, because I knew people wouldn't understand, and I knew that my willpower was still weak. I was still trying to become mentally tough. So I kind of just made sure I stayed away from all of those temptations until I got to the point where I could be around it and definitely say no when I needed to. How do you use social media to motivate you? Your other Instagram page. So some of you may know, some of you may not know, I have another Instagram page that I made like back in 2015 that I still use to this day. I only follow fitness related pages and I go on there whenever I need motivation, which is like every single day. And yeah, like I follow personal trainers, fitness models, people like that. So like I said before, I haven't always had a lot of friends that are super into fitness like me or at the same level of dedication at least. So Instagram was my motivation. Like I would get on there and I would see all of these girls headed to the gym, talking about their fitness routines, talking about their clean diets. And I'm like, if they can get up and do this every day, so can I. I know social media like sometimes has a bad rap for like making people want to live these unrealistic lifestyles, but those girls that I follow on that page were motivating me to live a better and healthier lifestyle. So yeah, thank God for social media for that. Do you use an Apple Watch or a Fitbit? Team Fitbit all day. Where do you see yourself fitness wise in 3 years? I mean, I feel like I still have a lot of goals to reach. Like I plan to just be like badass. I feel like fitness is going to be a part of my life forever. So I feel like it's just going to be at a whole nother level in 3 years. Any travel tips? Dream destination? You guys are giving me such good topics for like videos that really need to be on their own because I have like such thorough explanations that I want to provide. At least I know if you travel with Southwest, I always fly with Southwest because I have a Southwest Rewards credit card, but I always check back on the flight prices even after I've already purchased them. If the flight goes down, you can exchange it for the one that's a cheaper price. So I always check back. There's like 2 trips that I've already booked that I've gotten $38 a piece back on them because I just checked and the prices went down. And my dream destination is Santorini, Greece. For a broke college student, what are some inexpensive yet nutritionally filling food staples to have in rotation? I find that I'm making good meal prep, but I don't have enough money to buy for 3 meals a day, so I end up eating maybe once or twice a day. I live off campus, so meal plan isn't at my advantage. I know how hard it can be to eat healthy in college. It's just like the broke college student, you know, you're just trying to get by. You eat whatever you can afford at the time. You say you live off campus, so you have your own fridge, you know, and oven and whatever you need to cook. Always keep veggies on deck. Make sure you're eating veggies with every meal, or at least, you know, lunch and dinner. As far as like snacks, like I've said, you know, lightly salted popcorn, rice cakes, string cheese, you know, things like that. Have that stuff around. If you can avoid it, don't even bring the processed junk inside of your place. Have the vegetables on deck. Have fruit. Eating healthy does not have to be super expensive. Try to meal prep like I do and get some ground turkey or some chicken breasts and some rice and, you know, make little veggie bowls for yourself. I feel like that could be really helpful as a college student, you know, just having that stuff ready to go. What's one fitness move that you would love to achieve? Oh man, that would be the pull-up. And the thing is, I have never even attempted to do one before. I don't know why the thought of doing pull-ups or trying pull-ups in the gym intimidates me so much, but I definitely want to just be like killing it with the pull-ups one day. And here's the last question. Your fashion is dope. Any advice on special pieces to have in one's closet? What would you consider your fashion sense to be? So I have always been big on statement pieces. Like I feel like I could wear a white t-shirt and jeans, but if you have a bomb jacket, it's a look. Or say I have some super standout shoes or boots, it's a look. You don't really have to always go all out with the entire look. Sometimes it's just that one piece that will give you an unforgettable look. And I've always described my style as thrifty chic. I am a big thrifter. I'm a self-proclaimed professional thrifter. And yeah, like 85% of my wardrobe is thrifted. So yeah, thrifty chic. So that's it guys for the Q&A. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful for you. I loved answering all of your questions and I can't wait to do this again. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and of course hit that subscribe button. See you guys in the next one. Bye.